Welcome to the Dungeon Junkies podcast, episode number 21.
Hey, everybody.
My name's Kenny, your dungeon master, and joining my suicidal death cult today, we have...
Oh, yeah.
Gavin.
My name's Unaria.
Juniper Smollocks.
Velmo.
And last time we battled it out with a demon in an alleyway on top of some resurrected children. Obviously, or more than likely,
We weren't on top of any children.
Yes.
Yeah,
I was.
no.
I wanted
You
to.
tried to be,
Yeah.
you failed.
Yeah.
We ended up
Be happy.
killing dead children, so I don't know if it really counts, but
We were riding the world.
Sometimes
were
the
child
kids
zombies.
initiate
Yeah.
look, I don't care killing a zombie.
Thanks.
I don't care. Yeah. Kid zombies are easier to kill, they're smaller.
Yeah.
Look, sometimes the kids
Be
are
happy.
asking for it.
But so you all had defeated the zombie children as well as the demon, but you'd also noticed that the last zombie that had run up on you was recently attacked within basically probably during the time that your battle had begun. So it does not look like the issue is completely over yet. And leaving off where we were last time, we had left off with you guys noticing some trails of blood kind of, following wherever
It was
the
actual
zombies had
blood.
come
It wasn't
from.
like nasty sludge or anything.
It was a little bit of both.
Okay, yeah. Okay.
Because
more blood from the recent guy.
Yeah, from the
Blood
bully,
is slow.
there was more of a trail of blood. If y'all would like to search the corpses, you can, or what's left of the corpses at least. There's still some kind of like remains here. But so we have the 4 corpses of the zombies as well as the demon, and there's some kind of remains that y'all can search.
And I did burn one of the kids,
I was
right?
gonna say.
Yeah, some of them are. So the demon got burned from the moonbeam, as well as one of the zombies.
Oh,
He was
yeah.
finished off by the moonbeam. You had also lit one of them on fire with a firebolt, and the
Sure
final was sliced down by Juniper. So,
Yeah.
but there's still
Okay.
something you can sift through.
Did
I would say.
Juniper? I guess you probably looted through the one when you pulled your dagger off, right?
He's
this
a little,
on
it's
the
a little
orphan
kid. Like,
Yeah.
I don't
He's
know.
gotta be loaded.
He's got
He
gotta
has
be
to
low.
be, dude.
1,000 gold.
Got to take
For
this
one
kid's
child.
allowance. I know
Don't
this is
have
kind of a little sidetracked, but I want to do a perception to see if I hear any more zombies on their way.
Sure.
I just want to make sure while everybody else is looted, I'm keeping an eye out. Oh, that is a 23.
You don't hear anything else coming your way.
Okay.
Did we find...
Well, so you'll each get 20 electrum pieces from the zombies. Or you can go ahead and just, write that down.
did we happen to find maybe a potion of some sort?
Do you need a potion?
Actually,
Possibly.
I mean, No, you're fine.
I have 3 on me,
I
so
got 2
I'm not worried.
potions.
I'm not worried so much about my health, especially because we also have.
I think I have 1 potion, but I can't tell if it looks... Yeah, it's erased.
No.
So...
I got 2 potions and healing word.
I need to get an eraser. Yeah, I have 3 potions, and then if we need to, we can always do a short rest here for an hour,
Yeah.
and I can expend some hit dice and get some health back.
Where's the table rolly thing?
Like
That'd be nice.
I have less
Got
than
two.
I have less than half.
Yeah,
So-
me too.
I mean, honestly, the monsters we've been going up against, I only have 12 health. That's not good.
I have
You get hit
I'm
by-
at 13.
Dude, you
That's
get
one
hit by
hit.
somebody.
That's a
that's
solid
just
hit.
done.
Definitely.
So yeah, I guess we can
Oh
short
wait,
rest.
hold on. I can do Song of Rest.
Yeah, while we're doing a short
We can
rest,
do a short rest.
and get a
What
bunch
is
of that.
Song of Rest?
So I play a song for everybody.
And we rest.
And you rest, and you guys regain health.
Yeah, it's like
Oh.
an extra. It's like if you use a hit dice, you get an extra bonus.
Okay.
And then, yeah, exactly. So
That's kind of what I thought it was.
Yeah,
We can-
super helpful.
regain some
Yeah.
health.
Did you not
regardless.
get hit?
I didn't get hit at all.
Look at you being a good wizard.
Yeah. I finally did
You
it.
finally did it. I had to yell
I
at
only
you.
got it. I got close.
Yeah, I-
But it's okay.
I had to yell once.
I only had to yell once this time. Hey, back the fuck up!
So on the,
I don't know why you love to run right up next to them. It's fucking amazing. I love it.
You have like the greatest
It just
advantage.
seems like a good idea, and then it's not.
So who's gonna search the demon?
I was gonna search the demon.
I thought he melted away in the thing. Is
He
there-
did
Yeah,
also
there's
do
still
that.
going to be
Oh,
some.
there's still some
yeah, I
stuff
was
out
saying
there.
yeah, there's some y'all can search.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll go ahead and search that.
Okay.
Stupid
So
demon.
inside of the the remaining like pieces of what's left, there's still like some tattered like almost like clothing there, barely there, but inside you'll find 25 gold pieces total.
Okay.
So if y'all want to split that
Yeah, I
up
will
or
definitely
divvy
split
that up,
Yeah.
and then you
Um,
find a spell scroll as well.
Okay.
Oh,
We'll definitely take the spell scroll.
Arcana check that.
Oh.
I will take a look at that right now.
Okay. You need to roll Arcana.
Hooray.
You're gonna fuck that
Wow.
up. That's what you get for saying.
Yeah,
you're a fire Arcana.
I
You
know.
you don't even know what the fuck you just picked up. You
Cool.
just know it's a nice
Is that
fancy
a-
piece of paper.
What was it?
Nice.
I mean, like,
Parchment.
legitimately though, if the wizard looks at it and goes like, "This is some fucking arcane
I've already
shit,"
put it in my backpack. I was like,
that's like some high level
ooh,
magic.
parchment.
I was
Nice.
really tempted to set the spell off, but
Oh,
that's what I did last time with the potion with you. But
Oh yeah, that's right.
Man.
Seeped into
It's
your
the same
feet.
spell.
and then you find
Good. You accidentally mumble the spell as you're trying to figure out what it. Fireball.
and then you also find two potions of healings.
Okay.
Potions of healing.
Ooh.
I will hand both, one to Juniper
Yes.
and one to Gavin.
Ooh.
Okay.
How many
Thank
do
you,
you have?
Mario.
I don't
I
need
have
one.
2, so I think
Okay.
I'm alright.
But yeah, so now you're in the middle of this alleyway, surrounded by kind of the trails of blood and stench and whatever else is left. Kind of coming from three different directions to be specific.
Okay, so I guess I'd look at everyone and go, yeah, we should probably follow these trails, yeah.
Yeah.
And
I'm gonna take my potion of healing first.
Well,
though.
I was going to say, before we do, can I have a breather? I'm like bleeding from like multiple freaking wounds.
Understandable.
and it's getting pretty late at this point. It would be reaching probably close to midnight or so.
I think we could just take an hour rest and then try to follow one of these trails. Probably the most
Let's do a
recent.
short- let's do a short rest then.
Okay, yeah. Short rest? Take an hour.
Sure.
Okay.
Yeah.
And
Either
then-
way.
And
Where did y'all want to do that? Because there are a couple options. So if you remember,
We're right next
at
to them.
Cox Base,
Go
you
back to
you
the
do
bar.
have rooms available.
Should we?
yeah,
Well, we're just gonna wait an hour and
Yeah.
just heal up. real
You
quick.
can do that pretty much wherever.
I was gonna say, should we just wait in the alley so we can just
Yeah.
follow the trail?
yeah,
We
that's
just
that's
keep
fine,
watch.
dude.
And then if
Yeah.
more zombies show up, hey, at least we're here and they're not attacking
Juniper's
innocent
just gonna
people.
like lean up against like one of the alleys and she's just playing his flute, just chilling.
Cool.
Gavin sits down and starts bandaging.
and while I'm playing, I'm also doing Song of Rest. So whenever,
Alright. I'm gonna expend a hit die
so everybody
Oh,
can
yeah.
roll 1d6
and add it to your hit
extra
die.
and
Add it
your
to
hit
my.
dice.
Oh, nice.
Y'all see like a homeless dude jerking off down the fucking alleyway.
I give him a little wave, like, how's it going?
Nice.
Come help me there, brother.
It's 1d8 plus what?
I'm okay.
He's Hulk Hogan.
1d8
apparently.
plus
No, thank you, sir.
All right.
So bandage up my shit, chug the healing potion, back in max.
Everybody roll
I
perception.
am feeling fantastic.
Perception.
Mm. 16.
12.
15.
I got an 8.
Okay, so Gavin and Unaria, you both notice a figure kind of hop over from the rooftop, kind of
Wait.
not onto the ground in front of you, but from roof, over the alleyway, kind of right above you. You just see a figure kind of hop over and go whoop while it jumps over.
Is that right? I got an 8, and you still.
I got a 15.
Oh, did I? Oh, sorry,
guess I saw it.
Valmore, not Juniper.
Okay.
So Valmore,
Wait, what?
Gavin. Yeah, so you are left in the alleyway, and you have a choice to make.
Sounds like
That's
somebody's
funny because I failed my real
parkouring
life
really
perception.
hardcore up there.
Really sick. They probably got
That's
a
some really sick parkour they got going on up there.
probably vaping too.
Oh, yeah. I'm not worried about that. I know who that is. That's fucking Ganta.
Oh.
Duh. I mean, I don't think that I'm jumping to no conclusions
That
by
makes
thinking
sense.
that, woo! and the fucking cool ass parkour is Ganta.
Very true.
Yeah.
Very true.
He's
I
up,
like that.
He's up to his Gantas.
I probably should have didn't connect the dots myself.
But yeah,
Okay.
so that happened.
Actually, dude, we were not in that much danger.
Either that or that's
He
gonna
would've
be
came
like
and saved
a little
us.
Yeah.
ninja zombie
We
kid.
did do that last time.
Oh fuck.
That's the
terrible.
other option. That's the other option. Because remember, okay,
Ninja
Like-
Kid.
One option, we were never in
Chucky,
any danger.
he always made weird noises right before he killed people.
Yeah.
You know, he'd just be chilling there. He's like, I love
Which
you.
way did it go?
So directly above you,
Oh, directly above
Fro-
us.
Yeah.
jumping over the alleyway from one
Should we
roof to
call
the
out
other.
to him? Maybe we should. Hey, who do you think that is?
Oh yeah, I'll call out Ganta.
Kinda.
Just want to see. Just
Did you guys see him?
You kind of hear the
Yeah, I think
patter
I-
of
I think I saw
footsteps,
him, yeah.
kind of in a distance, come at a stop.
if he wants to, he's like a
kind of just
fairy godmother almost. If he wants to show up, he'll show up. You know
kind
what
of
I
just
mean?
sitting for a second, and then
Or maybe he's like Beetlejuice. Gotta call him 3 times. Ganta! Ganta!
and then you see a little head pop out of the rooftop, and you're like, oh, hey guys, what are you guys doing down there?
Yeah, we got attacked by some zombie children. It was
Yeah.
crazy. You should have been here.
Looks around and goes, oh, that's why it smells so bad over here.
Yeah,
It's pretty.
we did some killing over here.
We're gonna follow the trails back, see where they came from.
Oh, I guess that sounds okay. You
What
want
do you-
some help?
Yeah, well, what are you up to?
Oh, just messing around. I didn't have anything to do, so
Well,
Just parkour.
if
You
you
know.
well, if
just
you
hanging out, you know.
as he's like hanging on a
Just
roof,
hanging,
like
yeah.
he's like one-handed.
He does
Classic Ganta.
Yeah.
he does a super sick backflip off the roof, but he lands on his feet, but he kind of stumbles a little bit and then corrects himself, nothing happened.
Still impressive.
I'm gonna pretend I didn't notice it to make him feel good.
Yeah.
And if you want to follow one of these trails,
He's looking and he's like,
that's a little New Zealandy.
what are these from?
Yeah, the zombies.
Zombies in town?
Yeah. They came from this thing, and I'm gonna point at the demon creature.
They weren't homeless people?
Yeah.
No.
One of them was definitely dead
That's kind of surprising.
before he came up and attacked us.
Well, you guys have any ideas on which one to follow?
I'm gonna point at the red, the blood one that
Yeah.
came from the bully that came at us.
Probably
Okay.
a fresh one.
That one's probably the freshest.
He's bleeding a lot too.
Yeah.
Well, maybe we can split up, and I'll take this one. And he points at the one that's going to the west.
Oh, yeah. I like that.
Says, "Oh,
Yeah.
all
Let's
right,
go.
well,
Yeah.
see ya." And
luck.
he
Yeah,
bol-
well-
he bolts around the corner, following that trail.
Ah, I love that guy.
Yeah, he's already gone.
All right, I'm ready to go off and follow if y'all are.
Let's do it.
Yeah, let's follow.
Do we need to
All
roll
right.
any kind of check to start following that, or we can just?
Yes. So why don't we roll? I guess it would be an investigation check.
Ooh. Yeah, that's kind of weird because it's like tracking, right? But tracking's not a check, and
Yeah.
it's not nature.
Well, I was thinking
know
nature at first for
investigation.
tracking, but investigation would be the closest.
I got a 21.
Okay.
You got a 5.
I'm thinking like,
15.
a ranger wouldn't be good at tracking somebody through a city because that's a whole different set
Yeah.
of skills. Which
Unless
I
you're
mean,
Liam
You have to
Neeson.
be
Investigation.
I got a 7.
Liam Neeson.
I was
fucking
hoping I'd be like,
Ranger
but not
of
this
Hollywood."
time.
So it would be Valmore and Unaria would be able to follow the trail pretty easily
Okay.
as it kind of winds down,
I'm
a
lost.
couple alleyways of this grid layout.
It's been an
city.
hour,
For what?
so
I didn't even have to fucking say anything.
You're watching?
He's no longer in his wolf form.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you guys are, so if you remember correctly, you're kind of in the city, at least in this section you're in, of this section of this big city.
This section of
It's it's the section of one of the sections, right? But this is kind of like a
Section of
grid
sections.
layout. So you're kind of winding down these alleyways and winding kind of through these houses, and it's pretty late now. You're not really seeing a lot of action or anything going on.
Ooh, we
Um,
were seeing action earlier with that homeless guy in the alley.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. He's getting busy. So as you you're kind of walking almost north towards where the wall is, and if you remember right, Lower Vandoria is where you're at.
Okay.
So the next section where this
Oh.
giant wall divides is actually going to be, it would be just the city of Vandoria. It'd be like the market section, the big section, the main piece of the city. And that wall divides these two areas, as well as all the other areas like the castle and the port. But you're kind of walking up onto this wall, and now you're sort of seeing some guard activity in the distance. And you come to a part of sort of where this trail is at, and it's starting to narrow out, but you can see sort of where it goes, and it's kind of going towards the wall.
How late is it now?
It's at this
It's about
point
10:45.
following this trail, it would be you probably followed this trail for a good 30 minutes or so. You followed it pretty far, but keep in mind this trail, it started off as kind of like a thick, almost pool of blood, and it's kind of just you've barely been tracking it throughout the alleyways towards the wall. So it'd be the north wall of Lower Vandoria.
Okay. I mean, would I have to make another investigation check to see if I can
Keep following the trail.
Yes, you would.
keep following it?
Mhm.
Yeah, so we're coming kind of towards the end of it where it's really starting to thin out.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Let's give it a shot. Okay. Nope. Even with my +6, that is an 8.
Yeah, you didn't.
Okay.
You don't see where it goes.
I lost it.
So around the corner, you see Gontes starting to quickly run up towards you, behind you, and it looks like that trail that he followed sort of met where you were at. And he goes, "Oh, I didn't expect to see you guys so fast."
Yeah, we're typically pretty slow, but I don't know. We got it today.
He's like, "Well, it looks like all the trails meet," and he's pointing at the
nice.
third trail.
Mhm.
And he's like, he's flipping his knife in his hands, and he's just like, "Well, that's kind of weird, isn't it? Zombies."
Yeah, I told you. It was the demon thing that made them.
I don't think demons can make zombies.
Oh, shit. Actually, we don't know that the demon
Wait,
thing made
I
them.
don't think
We don't know where the
anything
zombies
about
came
it.
from,
They
honestly.
just showed up.
Because all the other things were possessed, weren't they?
Why
The
don't you all
kids.
roll?
We don't know. We
Yeah, I
actually
was
don't
about
know
to say.
if there had anything to do with the they just showed up at the same time.
Roll a history check.
Come on, Unaria.
Oh!
19.
Oh!
What?
Yeah.
What are we?
You all
You're
got
gonna,
19.
you're gonna slay a roll that actually counts.
So what?
You're gonna slay a roll that actually counts.
We all gotta roll that doesn't really count.
So
You got a 17 like me.
no.
possibly hearing
No.
horror stories of zombies in the past, everybody but Juniper know that
Yeah.
zombies aren't typically very bright. They're not organized, and this seems like an organized attack.
Yeah. They came. They split up and flanked us.
Yeah, that's true.
That's not something zombies do.
It's all strange.
Damn, I'm glad you put. I didn't even think
Wow.
about that. I'm an
So I
idiot.
Yeah, Gonta's help
I
right
thought they
now.
were possessed or
God.
something.
Well,
Maybe.
yeah, but
They're
they were actually
controlled.
zombies.
What about the necromancer? The outside of town.
Oh, the one we can
That's
put
some
in
necromancer
word.
shit right there, bro.
That is.
And
Wait, is he fighting the
Can,
demons?
can I make a perception check to see if there's anybody that is suspicious? If there is anybody out here, really.
there are guards in the distance,
Okay.
so the trail real
Okay, so
fast.
maybe that.
Real fast before you go any further.
Mhm.
So this trail of blood, it leads directly to the wall. And if everyone wants to roll a perception to maybe see if they can see that far, just because it is a little dark.
Mhm.
Actually, no, you wouldn't need to do that.
And also, I'm a human.
No, you wouldn't need to do that.
I probably can't.
Everyone has dark vision, but you don't.
And Juniper.
I don't.
You just got low light vision.
I
Juniper's also
dim
human.
Oh my
vision.
goodness.
Oh.
So Valmore sees in the distance, towards where the trail of blood is
Yeah, yeah.
leading, or what are the remnants of this trail of blood.
Yeah.
You see two guards guarding a specific spot. on the wall far ahead. But it looks like it kind of like the ground almost like ramps down a little ways, and then you can see, kind of like the top half of their bodies guarding some kind of like gate.
And when you say guards, do you mean human guards, like city guards?
City
Yes,
guards,
like
yeah.
city
So
guards.
they're not like zombified guards or
This is
anything.
some weird like.
Okay,
You
so
don't
so
know
I
that.
see that,
With the
and
fucking
Yes,
cart
you
thing.
would have
Okay.
to tell them.
okay, so
What?
The Harry Potter.
I noticed
Remember
this.
he fucking runs into the wall. Anyways.
All right, I'll tell you guys. Boy, fellas, this town may be hiding something from us. You see that over there, the guards. This trail leads directly over there. What are they hiding?
And Gonta goes,
Probably dead bodies.
Gonta
Well,
says,
let's go find.
well, that looks like the entrance to the sewers over there.
Oh,
And
probably
it's-
dead bodies.
Uh-huh.
And it's so there's kind of like a big I'm trying to think of how to describe it's all the gates that are kind of like an archway with
Sewer
like
grates?
bars coming
Oh,
down.
I see.
Yeah, exactly.
Ooh, gotcha.
So it's not like a open and closed kind of gate. It's like you would have to just walk through the bars, but it is being guarded.
The people the people guarding it, are they wearing any kind of obvious markings?
You would need to get closer to see.
Okay.
But
Really awesome vision.
But I mean, the zombies just came past them.
I don't know if
right?
they came out of there.
We don't know if
But
they
we don't
came
know.
out.
Maybe these guys are demons in disguise.
That's what I'm saying.
so where this waterway is on this ramp, there's kind of like almost like a very small like pool of water kind of by them, almost like not like a stream leading down, but kind of like the overflow of like that sewer sort of. Like you could if you described it, because since Valmor would be the only one able to see that far, and gone to knowing what that is, like you'd be able to tell like that's like some kind of sewer.
Okay, but they're completely obstructing it.
Yes, they're guarding
They-
that spot.
They are complete. You can't go from.
But they
anywhere
might not have.
else.
Well, they might.
The walls are way too high
Oh.
to try and climb. You
Well,
wouldn't.
you
be
gotta
able
knock
to.
them out or something. Disguise,
Um,
trickery,
Disguise?
disguise again.
I could
Honestly,
dress up.
something.
I have invisibility. It's a
Nice.
level
Well, that's
6,
great
though.
for you.
Yeah.
But
Yeah, but
if
we can get her in and see what's
I was
going
gonna
on
say-
in there.
I was gonna say we can work
And
with
we-
that.
wait-
Let's not scout that.
Yeah.
Is there an actual like knockout?
We're huddling up right now. We're doing
Let me-
like
let me go ahead
an
and take
in
a
character
Yeah,
huddle.
Yeah, but
Also causes
Yunari,
distraction
if
to
we,
make them
if
go
we if you we let you go down there, I mean, how would you respond back with us? Because we do have the stones, but that only contacts.
I would only be able to go
what's
in
your
and
name?
come right back.
No, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay,
How far
but
down would it be?
what if you get invisible and pants one of them? Right, he gets super embarrassed and runs away.
Gonta says, "Oh,
Mm.
I might be able to do
I
that."
have
Yeah, see,
you.
you got an idea here.
Yunaria, you need to get invisible, and then I am gonna put a costume around you, and so you look like an invisible. You look like a ghost.
Dude, you could get a sheet.
You can
put a sheet
scare
on
the
you.
fuck out of those
Put a
guys.
sheet on
We
you.
can put a
and
little
they'll be
top
like,
hat on you.
Oh, this is so stupid. We're good.
It would just.
I got really excited. I'm sorry. I got really excited
We
because I
could do
thought
it-
you were gonna say you could get on your hands and knees behind him and I'll push him over.
Oh my
Whoa!
Like, why did I get excited?
Or, I mean, you could just do a silent assassination. I mean, let's get real.
But what if these guys
She's
are-
invisible, dude. That's
I do
just
have a small knife.
real, 2 knives. Just do a really quick jab to the throat at the same time. Done. She's gonna fuck that up.
I'm not gonna lie. That's probably. a
I
bad
don't know if
idea.
you guys would want to kill the
I was
city
gonna say,
guards. I don't think you
they
guys
might
would
also
be
do
able
their
to-
let
city
us
guards.
through. We might be able to get through if we say we're working for the Bounty Hunters Guild chasing zombies.
Let's use that one again.
We can
'cause
talk our
We
way
used
through.
it last time.
We can talk our way
Okay.
through.
And, so yeah, if we can't get through with your way, visibility does last
Juniper's
an hour.
way.
Juniper's way. Sorry.
I'm not the talker. My
Okay.
charisma sucks. Okay, so do we want to try to talk our way through?
Yeah.
Yep.
I hear dice rolling, and I'm worried that there's more zombies inbound.
The longer you take.
So Gonta says, "I don't think they're gonna let us through there, you guys. But we can try."
What if we say there's missing kids in that sewer.
Oh.
Or we think that there's missing kids in that sewer.
Yeah, we're bounty hunters, and we have a lead saying
I
the
mean,
missing kids are in the
that's-
sewer.
Yeah.
How do
And-
we get permission? We can ask them. How do we get permission to get
don't
in?
Don't we have? Did we ever get papers? We did paperwork. We did tons of paperwork. I remember that.
We did lots of paperwork.
You guys did no paperwork.
Shit.
Oh, you got to. How about you just break a window?
We'll
and
tell
cause
them.
their
We'll
attention?
tell them Rex told us to come here.
I think breaking a window. and
I'm
getting
sure
in.
everybody loves Rex. He seems like a guy that everybody loves.
Guards would run if there's like commotion somewhere, wouldn't they?
Fucking Gary told us to come here.
He says, he just says, well, you usually need a special pass to get through certain places that the city won't let you go. I don't usually need a pass because I can usually get past them. I'm really sneaky. But
That sounds promising.
Valmor's plan sounds good, though. Maybe we can distract them.
If they just walk away, literally just, we could all just
mean,
sneak behind
shit.
it.
Yeah.
I'm a bard too. I mean, that's like what I do is I entertain people.
That's even better. Dancing
Okay,
lights.
can you
Make them
disguise
dance the night
yourself?
away.
Yes,
You
I
can
could do dancing lights again.
Oh, I was
and
gonna
then,
say.
And then I'm gonna
And
go
he
out
breaks
there with my
window.
loot and just perform. And
Yeah.
just really
Just
give
Just
it
get
to
into
them.
it so much.
Give your all.
Stay there all night.
Yeah, they're gonna
On
have
stage.
all of me on stage.
Well, I was gonna say, if you want to distract them, right?
Oh, I'll distract them.
Could you disguise yourself as either the bandit guy
missing.
that we ran into, the one that's
Oh,
wanted,
that's perfect.
so that they see the wanted guy, or
Okay.
Juan Jick, the famous assassin, and they
You don't
get
know
scared
exactly
and run
what
away.
one Jick looks
Oh, I thought
like.
we saw the painting of him.
It was more like a depiction than an
Oh,
identical
okay, but
painting.
the bandit. What if you look like him? And they were like, "Oh, there's the wanted
Wait.
guy," because there's been posters. of him.
Captain Javar?
Yeah, Devoir.
Ooh, okay. So I disguise myself as the most wanted man in the area and then run around town.
Well, you don't have to run around town. You just run like right past him
Oh,
and
actually.
flick him off and go, "Hey, I'm Captain
And
Devoir."
then like, I just flip around the corner, jump in a trash can if they have those, and take the disguise off and wait for him to leave.
Yeah. As soon as
Jump in a
you
trash.
literally just have to turn the corner and cancel the disguise, and they're gonna run around and be like, "Wow, where's Devoir?" The only problem is, how do you get in after that?
You went around the building and just booked it.
He says,
Make it chaotic.
Gonta says, I can probably help you guys get in, but I can't get you out.
Yeah, we'll deal with that. Yeah. Oh yeah, why are we fucking overthinking Ganta? Distract them. You
He's
already
like,
thinking this.
Oh, okay, no problem.
Yeah.
And he just runs
Runs over and he
directly
puts
out
his
in
dick
the
in one of their
open,
mouths.
and he just sticks his tongue out and goes, and then you hear the guards, hey, go get him, and then and then you see
that
both
makes
of the
everyone
guards
happy.
take off, and he just bolts. And he
Nice.
just completely just disappears
go!
from sight, and you
Let's
guys are free to walk into
time
the
to
sewer.
go.
Not even sneak, huh? Just run right in.
Yeah, whoa, yeah.
Let's go.
Oh,
Let's
yeah.
go.
Ganta's the fucking best.
And
Are the doors just open?
yeah, they're like bars you walk
Okay.
through. They were just guarding that area.
Close enough.
We don't see anybody else?
You do not yet.
Sweet.
You didn't say it.
So, you guys begin trudging your way through the muddied, kind of dirty waters of the sewers. There's no waste or anything just yet, but just some dirty water. It doesn't smell great. And of course, something else had recently come through that doesn't really smell the best. So you're sort of following this trail of decaying scent, and
Oh, nice.
it's starting to get real dark in the sewer now.
Boy.
So
I
about
can't see shit.
about 30 feet in,
dancing lights?
the city light kind of
How long is
starts
that
to die out. And
Yeah.
We have torches.
But
I
I
also
can.
have dancing
But with
lights.
dancing lights, I can actually make those orbs.
Yeah.
that's a cantrip too, right?
Yep.
Oh, yeah, you might as well.
So I'll go ahead and cast dancing lights, and
Cool.
I'm gonna make it into the shape. It's just gonna be a bright white light,
Okay.
and they're orbs, so they're floating as we.
Oh god.
Cool.
Maybe I'm giving it more features than.
Floating above us.
Yeah.
So they're not
Floating
blinding
above
us.
us.
They're not floating in front of us.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I can't see. Gets filled full of arrows.
So walking down into the sewers, and now that you're finally able to get some kind of clear visibility, you come to a fork in the sewer. It's a left fork or a right fork.
Well, I actually have favorite terrain sewer. No, so we can never get lost in a sewer. I never thought it would come in handy.
Once when I traveled, I was a gutter punk.
Can we still see like a trail of any sort? Probably not.
We
You have to investigate.
Okay,
I'll do
investigate
that then.
for zombie trail.
Oh, natty 20.
19.
Non-natural 20.
Thank you for everybody
7.
ruining. Thank you, Juniper.
I'm like, all I'm
the
doing
one
is just,
good investigation roll. Thank you for
I
making
just
it
kill people. I don't know anything.
Don't ask
Valmore,
questions.
useful.
Valmore is actually the only person that can tell that the scent is picking up from the right fork.
You're
What?
still on all four going.
Yeah, I keep forgetting.
Not a wolf. It's not a wolf.
He's doing it again, guys.
Let's just say he does that from time to time.
I made that a really high check.
But you
Damn,
fucking daddy
dude.
that, you asshole.
Okay.
Yeah.
Good job, though.
So yeah, I'm like down, not morphed. It's like, boy, fellas, I think it's coming from the right fork there.
I lean over to Unaria. Yeah, fucking what else? Fucking weirdos.
I'm gonna roll. I heard that.
You probably did. You fucking
Fuck
weirdo.
no, I didn't.
Thank God. Thank God. Too busy smelling the dirt.
Smell that shit.
Smelling that sewer ground.
Sewer ground.
All right. So are you?
So yeah, we go that way.
So yeah.
Okay.
I guess we're gonna follow
We're
you.
gonna follow you.
Yeah.
You have no more shapeshifts, do you?
Nope.
Good luck.
Right now I'm half shifted.
So as you're, who's in the front?
Me.
Who's in the front? Who's second?
I'm
And
second.
How close are you walking behind each other?
I'm about.
We're like
I'm
touching.
5 feet. Yeah, I'm touching him with my
Like
I'm
holding.
usually in the back.
Yeah.
with the tip. I'm touching him with the tip.
Just
I'll
enough
my
to know.
sword
Just
I'm third.
in the scabbard.
David.
Who doesn't poke you?
All right.
I'm considerate.
Just
I'm
enough,
a considerate
just enough to know
lover.
you're there.
So as you're beginning to walk forward, up ahead you kind of see like the not like a dim light outside. You are, I guess it would be pretty dim. It'd be like moonlight, kind of at the opening of this tunnel.
In front of us or behind us?
In front of you.
Okay.
It'd be in front of you now. It's a pretty good distance away. But you can tell the air's kind of beginning to get a little bit fresher at this point. You're kind of reaching like the end of
That's
your
shit.
tunnel experience.
Ooh.
You could
Wait,
say.
hey, we're not getting attacked in the tunnel, so I
Yep.
guess we should just keep going forward.
Yep.
Keep going.
Why not?
Yeah.
There's only one.
Going to the light.
Yeah.
Always a good thing to
That's a pretty
do.
great idea.
Definitely doesn't mean our death. It's not a symbol. Not a symbolism thing he's got going on.
So as you're walking forward, Gavin, you immediately walk into something odd, and your body is engulfed.
What?
I'm
completely.
second.
Goal?
Wait, who's first?
I was first.
You
I
fell
thought you
in the
first.
hole of shit.
So you,
No, not me. I'm second.
Valmore,
Oh, yeah.
walk into something and completely get engulfed. And you need to take a handful of damage, but you can tell it is something that is not friendly to you because your body is immediately almost starting to like dissolve. Sort of.
It's a gelatinous cube, all
Sure
right.
fucking is.
Okay.
And Gavin, you're pretty close behind,
I'm right behind
but
him.
first you are going to take some damage. Valmore, which it would be.
All right, guys. We need to go into high
Let me
shots.
double check what this damage
Thank you.
is first because
I need to smoke and think
Should I
about
pause?
strategies.
it's not the start of this turn, but it. All right, and
My
so
strength
we're
isn't
gonna
bad.
go ahead and roll initiative.
Except for me.
Let me tie a rope
You-
around
no, you need to roll
so
as
if you
well.
Get sucked in,
Cool.
I can hold you.
I don't know if we'll be able to get the initiative.
Who?
Natty 20.
Let's start with the highest roll first.
Natty 20. I'm in there.
I got a
So
21.
does that mean I pull myself out?
No. That
No,
means-
928 doesn't count for
That
initiative.
just means you hold your breath.
So what highest?
What's your roll?
90-20.
No,
No.
but add your initiative.
23.
There you go. 23.
Anyone higher than 23?
I got a 21.
I got a 19.
Oh, we're doing pretty good.
7.
Take that back.
That is not the night.
You know Aria's third, right?
Yeah.
Well, lucky you. The
Cube
cube
ball.
goes last.
Yeah.
So you have one option, Valmore, and since you're first, you can roll a strength save to try and escape.
Yeah. All right.
But you would only, once you escape, you can only move 5 feet away.
That's way better than staying in the cube.
Yes.
I don't make it.
What is it?
What's
your modifier?
God
What's your-
damn it.
what's your
I didn't
modifier?
want to see it.
You don't want to see
Strength? Oh, man.
What is
It's-
it?
it. You rolled a
5.
4.
You're not going to.
Yeah.
All right. So you are still engulfed after struggling to escape
Not
and
very hard.
choking, not able to breathe. That was more gagging. But
I guess
that's
that
okay.
would kind of
That would work.
be what alerts me to some shit going on because he just freezes in place and starts going.
Yeah. So
It helps.
you're stuck, and let me just make sure that that you don't take anything, and you don't. You won't take any damage until its
Yes.
turn.
I
So
think that's fine.
Which is what? 3 to 10 every?
Mine's the black one.
it's a good chunk of damage every time
Yeah, mine-
its
I don't
turn
have a black
begins.
one.
So
Is it?
next step is gonna be Gavin.
And I'm gonna reach in and try to pull him out.
All
Fuck
right.
outta
So
here.
you'll need to make a. Let me hold up. Let me double
Oh,
check
dude, I'm
this
so
real
fucked.
quick.
I already know I'm fucked.
Let me reread this real quick
Don't say
just to
that.
make sure.
We're fucked.
We're fucked.
Teamwork makes the dream work. When one of us is
That's
sucked,
right.
we're off.
We're off.
So if I fall in here, and one of y'all try to pull me out, and you fall in here, the last person just jump in.
That's just ended.
Let's just suicide pact this right now.
We fucked that up so hard.
If one of us isn't walking out of here, none of us are walking out.
So yeah, you'll also need to make a strength
Okay.
to pull him out, and you will take damage from that too. I'm pretty sure.
I'm not gonna. I'm sorry. It's not
Yeah.
happening. I mean, like, I'm just gonna like fail this
damn
shit.
Oh,
What was
yeah.
that?
That's an 18 to pull him out.
Okay,
Mm.
so Gavin reaches in, quickly reacting,
reverse
seeing
psychology shit.
Valmore struggling. Gavin reaches in and easily pulls him out.
Oh.
But you do take. Let me see. So it would
I take
be-
friendship damage.
Let me make sure it's not halved on
That's the greatest
successful.
damage.
Well, because I take damage for saving him.
Oh,
So
I'm gonna say
yeah.
that's
I guess so.
And you would take 15 acid damage as you reach
wait,
in.
who?
God
You?
damn.
Me?
yeah, because I
Gavin
like
would.
reach my whole torso
He
in to
fucking
pull you
I
out.
was in there.
helped you out.
Yes.
Okay.
So I'm
Wow.
still no damage.
You didn't get injured at all.
That's so weird.
One
You
foot
went
of
well-
zero.
That's just how the mechanics
It's
work.
so
yeah,
weird.
It's a weird
Yeah.
monster. So
Yeah, that
Yunari
makes
is
sense.
next.
Okay.
And you see your friend stop ahead, and you see Gavin valiantly
And I-
pull out.
Scream.
Valmore.
Ah!
It's more like,
Ah.
oh, no.
Ah!
Oh.
Oh, yeah.
Anyways,
I burn.
what a dumb joke. Anyway. So I guess I could notice what's going on.
You would,
right
you
now.
would know now.
guess.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm
I guess
screaming.
you
I'm just gonna form up some scorching rays and fuck this bitch up.
Yeah, blast him.
Thank you.
So
Start blasting out
take a
some
look at that.
fucking. Yeah, start getting revenge on this.
That's right.
Because I'm at 17 health now.
So I hurled 3.
I'm gonna
rays
pop a
of fire.
potion on my next turn.
First
How
roll.
narrow is this?
How narrow is the tunnel? that
Yeah,
we're in?
I can move back and
It would be about 10 feet wide at this
Oh, okay.
point.
So
Oh, yeah. It's me and you blocking the cube.
Yeah.
now.
Yeah. First roll. Okay. All right. That's a 12.
That does hit.
All right. Should I
that's
roll for the
right.
2 others and then do damage? Roll
Yes.
3? Okay.
I remember that. Hard to miss.
Second roll. for attack.
It's taking up the whole place.
Yeah.
That is a 24.
You hit.
You literally walked
Third
into
one.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that is a non-natural 20.
Cool. So all three will hit. So.
Dude, you're fucking.
Let's roll for that demon.
You're like super excited. I can
I
tell.
am super
You're
excited.
like, look at me, I'm a wizard.
All right, so can I roll 6d6? Or yeah,
Can you?
6d6. Get like all at once.
So
Yeah,
like
yeah, go
Lunaria
ahead.
would be
Yes.
surprised right now. Damn.
What's the dice count? 5?
So you get
It's
2d6
2d6
per ray.
yeah. So
And
okay.
all 3 hit.
Yeah.
Damn.
66.
Kill it.
Let's go!
All once.
The first one I saw was a 1, so I was like, ah, shit.
6, 3, 5, 1.
Well then.
Yeah, get that one.
It was the same fucking dice.
Yeah, I know.
And what's the total?
22, I believe.
22.
9? Is that a 9 or a 6?
Yep, 22.
Cool.
It's a 6.
Okay.
And Yunaria quickly reacts with a scorching ray that just boom, 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 and
Everybody take
fucking
their
just
dice back.
smacks it. All 3 make perfect
Oh, yeah.
contact. And you just see the cube just bloop, 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 and just kind of like as it, as it's getting
It's crumbling
hit.
away.
And it
Good.
takes a good bit of damage.
All right.
Nice. And next is Juniper.
All right. I could do his vicious mockery. It would be better for me just to hit it with my bow.
Oh
I
yeah.
think so, yeah, at this point.
Yeah. So I'm gonna go ahead
that
and
thing.
pull
Yeah.
out. Yeah, I'm just gonna pull out my short bow.
You've been killing shit with that short
Yeah,
bow.
for sure. So I'm gonna aim it at this gelatin piece of shit.
I see good things.
This
19.
Bill Cosby
Yeah.
That would hit.
motherfucker.
Yeah. And then, oh, that's a 9. So that's
Cool.
plus 5. That's 14.
Nice.
Yep, 14 damage.
Cool. So and that was with your short bow?
Yes, sir.
Nice. So Juniper, following Yunaria's lead, quickly whips his short bow out, if you know what I'm saying, and
He's
fires
still
a
talking
bolt.
about his dick, but he's fucking killing shit.
I'm talking about the short bow. What the hell are you talking
And
about?
we all know that's what.
Get your mind out of the
We
gun.
all know Juniper calls
Wait,
his dick the
we're
short
in
bow.
the sewer.
We're in,
That's
yeah.
all.
Quickly
That's
fires
so
his
bad.
short bow
Terrible.
into
I
this
forced it. So
jello pudding mess.
He fires his short bow.
Oh yeah, and that cube loves it, and it just takes
Finger
an
arrows.
arrow right finger guns.
Finger guns.
And the cube, the arrow just fires right into the cube, and it just once again jiggles around. And
Ah, so close.
and
so satisfying.
so Gavin, when you had pulled Valmore out,
Yeah.
you just pulled him out. You
Yeah.
didn't move.
No, I'm still right in front of him.
Yeah.
I'm still right in
Heard
front of
that.
the cube. Yeah.
Yeah.
I did not move because
If I
Yeah.
could have moved, I would have.
I didn't think about it.
Yeah. So the cube is going to move towards y'all,
Yeah.
and it is taking both of you with it.
Fuck me.
This son of a-
We don't get to make any kind of save.
It would be. Let me just double
Dexterity?
check.
Yeah, because
I
I was
have
able
no
to at least
idea.
make a strength saving.
You can. You can make a both of you can make a dexterity save
Okay.
A
to
dexterity
avoid
save.
it.
Got it. Yes,
Go
that makes
Okay,
sense
come on.
because now we're aware of it.
Okay, I'm out.
What I get? What I get?
A
What I
lot
get?
of rules
What I
to
get?
this thing.
Yeah.
Tell me. I want to know.
I got a 19.
9.
Cool.
What? Oh. Dex. 12.
You meet, which means that would actually go to the defender, I think, which would be you,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
So you both, as this cube slowly begins to make its way towards you, both quickly dodge back out of the way, and I don't think it can actually make another action after that.
Definitely
Get up.
move back now. Definitely move back.
Well, it has an
It can
attack
be.
action, so it has
It's slow as fuck.
Pseudopod,
Oh,
which is an
yeah.
attack action. It's a melee attack. 5-foot reach, so I want to say it could,
Yeah.
since
That
it
is the
technically
thing.
just used its movement. So
Yeah.
he's going to go ahead and take a swing at Valmore.
This thing is a destructive motherfucker.
Yeah, they're weird, real weird. So the cube, you kind of see this jello pudding ass arm reach
Puddin'
out
ass.
and
Put that.
It's hot. I like that.
Put
And
that
you were able to see it coming. So
Yeah,
you
'cause it's
quickly
so
dodged
fucking
out of the
slow.
way, and then once again saw this arm kind of reaching out to swing
Fucking
at
duck.
you.
Don't act like
And
it's easy to see it
it
coming.
missed.
You literally walked inside of this
But-
creature. You penetrated it. We
I
are
did.
the assaulters.
Yeah.
In a sense.
We sexually assaulted
I guess what I
it.
did kind of deserve it.
It's actually defending itself.
But now it's Valmore's turn again. So
Get him!
Where is this thing? I want to move back. I want to
yeah,
move back.
you're like right in
Where
front of
is
it.
Yeah, I
You're
want
5 feet
to
in front of it.
definitely move back.
Sure.
I don't know how far can I move back, and it'd be
As far as you want. Well, as
Okay.
far as your movement speed is, you could dash too if you wanted, but
nah.
they
It just,
don't move very fast. So
I move back about
Can you?
20.
How far back are they from us?
I don't
Yeah,
know
where's
because
the
that
egg?
was established, but that would probably be within 20 feet. I'd
Okay.
say.
I was
Wouldn't
about
be
to say
too
20
far
feet
back.
sounds about right.
20 feet, you know?
Just
So move back
however
20
far
feet.
you're walking
Move back 20 feet, and I'm going to cast Thorn Whip.
Okay.
Okay. Nice.
The fuck? You know, I hate this. It always looks like a 6 and a 9 on this. That's a fucking 6, though.
Oh.
I'm gonna pull him closer.
And 12.
Kills everybody.
Same exact last time. 12.
That would hit.
The fuck?
Oh.
Yeah, definitely. I'm
They're
not pulling them.
huge.
I'm not. Oh yeah.
And they're super big.
So that's gonna be
It's a good thing they
a
don't have armor, huh?
goddamn
Yeah.
stupid 3. Yep, 3.
Cool.
Alright.
All right. So you summon this this whip of thorns, and you whip it.
Whip
Yeah,
it
you
good.
whipped it. Okay, because you did 3 whole damage.
God damn.
And so Gavin's next.
Okay, so I'm gonna back up 20
Yeah.
feet also,
Yeah.
and I'm gonna pull out the bow, draw an arrow, but kiss the bow, go. Let's stealth him right here. Yeah, cast ensnare and strike. Ooh, I'm gonna make sure this. And that is a I rolled a 22.
Nice.
And so arrow hits and does dang, that's a lot more damage than my swords. Dang it.
Oh.
So that's 4 damage from the arrow, and then ensnaring strike.
Okay.
A writhing mass of thorny vines appears at the point of impact. Target must succeed on a strength saving throw or be restrained by magical vines until the spell ends, which is a minute. If he's larger, he has advantage.
Okay.
And
Let me make sure. Let's see. Yeah, so he's large, so he'll get advantage. But he did not do very good. 10.
boom, so he is restrained.
Cool.
Nice.
Yeah. And so on the start of his next turn, he'll take 1d6 damage, and he will have to do a strength check against my spell save DC, which is not that great. It's only what is
Be like 8.
it? No, it is 12.
And how much damage?
That's more than
it was-
half.
How much damage was it?
He
Not at the start of his turn. What you did just now.
crap! I dealt 4 damage.
Okay.
Oh yeah.
Cool.
I mean 14. 14.
Mhm.
Yeah. But yeah, so it'll be 1d6 at start.
So Gavin quickly fires back an arrow. It lands in this thing, and as it lands, it kind of almost like how did
So
you
his
think that looks?
magical vines sprout out of the arrow's
Okay.
point of impact.
So you see the vines sort of sprout out where the arrow had made contact in the front of it, and it just completely ensnares it. And it's almost like the vines like trap it against the sewer walls, like holding it back. And you see it try and shake through it, but it doesn't make it through.
Shake through.
Shake it. And then it's Yunari's turn.
Okay.
Do that thing again.
I think that'd be a waste.
Yeah.
Oh,
No way.
I think we should. I think I just firebolt it and see how much. See
Yeah,
how much
they're
firebolt.
they're magical vines, so they're not susceptible to the flames or anything
Oh,
like that.
yeah.
Yeah.
Let's do a firebolt.
But if he succeeds on a save, they shrivel away.
So I got a 17,
Okay, that hits.
and I'm scared about what that roll was for.
Zombies.
So I got a 4 fire damage.
Okay.
Or it's like flush
From
time.
Firebolts again?
Yes.
Okay. So Yunari winds up with a firebolt and quickly chucks it at this thing. And as it's trying to shake through these invisible, like, magical vines, it just gets smacked right on the front side of it with
Right on
a
its
firebolt. Right on where you think its nose might be. And it took that 4 damage, and it is Juniper's turn.
Wait, I'm just gonna stay where I am.
Keep firing away, yeah.
I'm gonna. Go ahead.
Actually,
I think we're close.
yeah, because it's restrained for now, so it's got one more turn.
Yeah.
Hopefully. I mean, it could break out and then move, but I think we're good. We don't
Yeah,
need to go back.
I'm just gonna go ahead and take out my short bow and load up another one.
That's perfect.
We're gonna go ahead.
Fill
Far
the thing
away.
full of arrows. Pincushion this motherfucker.
11.
To hit?
Yes.
That would hit.
Hey, it's probably like a 10 or something. Or even worse, because it's literally filling up the whole wall.
Yeah.
Yeah.
6 plus 5.
Yes.
11 damage.
That is
Cool. All right, and that was with your short bow again, right?
Yes.
Cool. So you pull back on your bow and let your arrow loose, and it, once again it lodges into it. And how much damage did you say?
11.
Okay.
Nice.
Cool. So so it takes a good bit of damage. It's almost like kind of slumping down a little bit now, like it's not as like full
Oh, okay.
as
you
it
blasted
was.
that thing with it, right?
But behind you,
Yeah.
you can now hear kind of like almost like a squeaking sound.
Oh.
What?
Oh,
What
shit.
does that even mean?
Squeaking.
We're in the sewer.
So scared.
Oh shit,
And-
dude, giant rats.
Fuck. Wait.
Or swarms
Okay.
of rats.
And
Go ahead.
you see
That's my second
Swarm
favorite
of
a
rats.
big
Swarms of rats.
pile of rats running up behind you.
Good.
Ooh.
Ooh,
Never meet your heroes.
I really want to use Thunder Wave right now because I can push them back.
And
run
kill
And,
him.
run towards
um,
them and do it, yeah.
If you can.
Because it would throw all of them back.
Yeah.
I'm willing to do it.
Do it.
Okay.
I'll do it for the team.
So I can also. This is actually perfect because it's only 10 feet wide. I can
You
actually
can't grease the rats.
cast webs.
Web all the rats.
Yeah, I could web all the rats, and
Dude,
it would
Fuck
stay
yeah,
there.
grease all the rats
It would
and then
stay-
set those fuckers on
Okay,
fire.
All right, we're back to
Well, but the
grease
webs
thing.
are the webs are flammable too.
Yeah,
Yes, they are.
and it's a 20-foot cube,
Yeah.
which
Oh, and we're in a 10-foot. You can
It's-
web up the
it's-
whole wall, the whole area. They can't get past it.
yeah, pretty much.
Hmm.
Yeah, oh, that's much better than mine.
All right, all right, cool.
You go Thunder Wave, we'll web behind you.
And then I just get fed to the rats.
If you don't make it. If you do make it, he dispels it.
Wait, so is it actually my turn?
So now,
Sorry.
Sorry.
now it would be. Let me see. Who'd just go on? You know,
My turn, maybe?
or Juniper just went.
Yeah.
So now it's the cube's
Oh,
turn.
yeah.
So
He takes
it's,
I forgot that
1d6.
thing
it's
exists.
gonna take that damage real quick,
Are we able
and
to
it
see-
took a full 6 damage.
Nice.
Are we able
Redemption.
to
And it's going to try and break free.
see if it's damaged or how much?
He was saying
is
it was
bloody?
slumping. It was
Okay,
slumping.
slumping.
You said it's a 12
I
DC,
think
it was
right?
close.
No, it didn't meet it. 11.
Damn, it's still
So
restrained.
it's still sitting there trying to move
That's another
forward.
D6 of
Okay,
damage.
cool.
And
got this.
next up is going to be
I
one
never
of the
thought.
rat swarms.
Son of a bitch.
So it is.
You know,
Literally
I would
the perfect
say-
place to use
Swarm.
webs.
I would say it was within hearing distance, which was pretty close. So now its movement's 30 feet. So I would say it could make it up to you guys at some right
Shit,
pretty
y'all are
much
behind
at
us.
its movement.
Oh,
And
boy.
who's in the very back? You know what I mean?
I am.
It's
Okay.
empty. They were right behind us.
All right. So
Okay,
it
I
is.
I do.
It is
Oh,
going to.
you're in the very back.
Oh shit! So it is
Oh,
going
yeah.
to go
Oh.
for Juniper right away then.
They're crawling all over you.
I'll just thunderwave them.
Fuck.
And
I
it
think
did
it's a
not
good
roll
idea.
very high. +4. Oh, sorry, 4. I mean.
No.
Yeah. So you see this rat swarm kind of make its way towards you and start crawling on you, but it doesn't actually. Like they're almost like trying to bite
just-
you,
I
but
just
you're
shoo 'em
kind
off.
of
You're
like
pulling them
you're
off.
you're just tossing them off of you.
Like, I've been here before.
And now it's Valmore's turn.
So it's a few swarms?
It is
Just two?
multiple swarms.
Multiple swarms.
You don't know how many.
But we're not dealing with a swarm.
No, I know. The cube's got to go.
Cube's gotta go. Cube's almost gonna
If we
go.
can get the cube gone, we can just get the fuck.
I'm dealing with.
I'm
Yeah,
gonna
but the
cast.
swarm
Spider-
is the
spider
swarm is
cat.
coming up though.
Yeah.
It's
But
only
I can-
20
I
feet
can-
away.
I
Well,
can
no,
still
I
stop
think
him.
there. I think you two can deal
Yeah.
with this. We're gonna have to like split this one up
Yeah.
too. You,
Yeah,
I
for
think
sure.
y'all can deal with the swarm
Yeah.
probably better than we can.
Yeah, so I think we should
So-
get rid of the cube and then just
I
then
can't
we can
arrow
move away from the
swarm.
rats and then
Yeah.
we can just stop them.
So yeah, I think I don't know. I
So
don't know.
Who's right in front of the cube right now?
That's a good point though. Is that
Nobody,
Me and
right?
you were
go
closest to
before
the
you.
cube, but we're
Yeah,
not right
but
now.
we're- we're
I
back
need
20
to-
feet.
I need to get
Yeah,
Okay,
you're
cool.
back.
It is
Right.
restrained.
because you're
Okay.
so because I'm already being attacked.
Yeah. I can stop the rest behind them and then like deal with that.
I mean,
one.
technically, you can
that those
melee
few-
attack them and attack. Like,
Yeah, you
damage them.
can.
So it's not like they're undamageable.
No, for sure.
Yeah, I think if I just stop the ones that have not come for us yet,
Yes.
and then
Y'all can
we
finish
just
that one off real
we could
quick.
just beat a couple rats and then we get fucking.
Beat
You
'em-
might
beat
take a
'em
little
off
bit
real
of damage,
quick.
but that's all I
I'm
got.
fine with that.
Yeah.
I'm still gonna use Thunderwave. So.
Okay.
Well,
But
Are you gonna put up the?
What's
shield?
the
Are you
radius
gonna-
for Thunder Wave?
15 feet.
15 feet. I mean, they're on
We're
me
gonna have
and
to-
they're coming. More of them
But
are
how
coming.
close to you or how close to us are you?
It's like 20 feet away.
Oh, okay. I didn't know you walked that far away.
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
I don't know how far Juniper is though. Oh, did you run?
He
20
had
feet away?
gone
No,
further
no.
back
'Cause
because
if you were-
we walked back.
It
from the
depends how
cube.
close Juniper was to Unaria.
I literally have not moved this entire.
Oh,
Like,
then
I
we're
haven't-
right next to you.
I have not.
No,
moved
no,
this
we're
entire
right next
fight.
to you. Then.
We're like 20 feet away.
No, we're right next to you.
Yeah, you guys.
We're just
Yeah.
Then
all
they're
all
here.
together.
You
Yeah,
would
Rats
all
are
be
here.
So is
Yeah.
the Jello.
but only one swarm is here. So if he can stop the rest of the swarm,
Yeah.
y'all can
You
probably
guys
kill
have
that one.
about 2 moves to deal with the swarm.
Yeah,
All right,
I think-
let's do it.
Okay.
Yeah, go for
All
it.
right, cool. So yeah, I'll go ahead and cast webs right after where you are, right after where Juniper is,
So
Okay.
and stop the rest of the rats.
And then
from
we'll
coming
just
in.
take off.
Okay.
And then
Yeah.
We'll just pick out.
Is
the
that's a
3 or
cantrip,
4.
right?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, that's perfect.
webs, no, that's a full spell. He's doing.
Yeah, it's a.
but it
second
just
level
happens.
Okay.
spell. Yeah, it just happens in a 20-foot cube,
Okay.
and it stays there for I believe, yeah,
That's
1
a
hour.
while. Yeah.
Yeah.
Cool. And did you have any other moves you want to do?
And I can't really move anywhere yet.
All right.
So I guess I'll stay right where.
So webs was a full action. Not a,
Yeah.
it's not a bonus or anything.
No.
Okay.
But yeah, I don't really have any.
So
You could claw some rats.
I
I mean,
can-
you're a cat. That's the one thing you're fucking supposed to do, dude. That's the one thing to claw.
I'm doing something. I'm
Okay.
just doing it
This
tactically.
is your opportunity
Alright.
to claw. So
Alright.
get it
did
out of
I
your
skip
system.
someone's turn?
Yeah, I was about to say what I was going to do, I think. Like, I was.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I was like, okay,
I'm
that
so
was for, and I'm
sorry.
like, okay, and I'm gonna, and you guys
Yeah.
start.
Oh
arguing.
well,
And
now,
at some point,
I
it's
was
like, and
like,
let's
where's
do
Velma?
webs.
Where's Velma's
I don't know how that
turn?
happened, though.
we
Yeah.
know we
I started
all,
convincing myself.
we
Oh,
all
I guess it
subconsciously
wasn't.
I convinced
agreed.
myself
Fuck
too.
you,
Well, the
including
rat
yourself.
swarm. Yeah, I was gonna say because
Okay.
the rat
Sorry.
swarm
You
went,
said two
and
swarms.
then it starts
Yeah.
over. So
No,
it's
no.
Because
Valmore.
I was
Valmore.
attacked, so whoever
Yeah,
goes after
so
me.
yeah, it's Valmore's
Valmore's
turn.
turn.
Okay. Yep. Sorry.
And then
I don't even know. I don't even know how that happened because he said it was my turn. I was talking.
I was like, I swear
prematurely
I
shooting his
did.
web all over the place.
Yeah.
Happens to us all.
All right, so so we're still 20
Ever.
feet away from the cube.
Yes.
So I'm gonna start kind of like moving like my arms like at the direction of the cube and just kind of creating this circular motion with my arms, and it's gonna go ahead and place a flaming sphere right in front. I'm gonna cast flaming sphere right in front of the cube,
okay.
5 feet in front of it.
Okay.
And so a 5-foot diameter sphere of the fire appears in an unoccupied space of your choice within range and lasts for the duration. Any creature that ends its turn within 5 feet of the sphere must make a dexterity saving throw. The creature takes 2d6 fire damage and on a failed save, or half as much damage on a successful one.
Okay.
And this one sounds kind of dumb, but also as a bonus action, you can move the sphere up to 30 feet. If you ram the sphere into a creature, the creature must make the saving throw against the sphere's damage. and the sphere stops moving this turn. That's the reward.
Okay.
What the fuck?
It means you can,
move it
force
around.
it to hit people.
Yeah.
If they're trying to avoid
Good.
it, you can be like, ha ha.
Because that's what I was worried. I was worried about that.
Yeah,
It's
All
like
right.
a bomb, kind of.
pretty much.
Balls are.
It's like a walking, like a fireball that
You
just
can move it.
floats around.
Yeah, and you can move it like there's a lot of movement.
Bump it into people every turn. Just dunk. Dunk.
Yeah.
Ah, fuck.
So I don't have to roll any
Nice.
damage until the cube's turn,
Yep.
right? Okay. So
David's gonna have to roll a bunch of damage next
and then
turn.
you
That
may
thing has low
you,
dexterity.
you create like a fireball that slowly just you place it directly in front of this cube
Yeah.
and it illuminates the cube and you can kind of see it's filled with just dead just shit, dead animals and some blood and it's just now that
Our
rancid,
blood.
that rancid smell makes sense now.
Okay.
And it's Gavin's turn now.
All right, I'm just gonna. Should I try to take out some of these rats?
Because I thought we were just going to run
You
away.
want me?
Like after we defeat the Jello, we just kind of get the fuck
Okay.
out of there.
Yeah,
And
if that's the plan, I'm down.
We're just gonna leave the sewer.
No.
Because
Because
we're gonna
the
have to
rats
We're
are
already
behind
there.
us.
exactly.
So
Yeah.
so a bit like fleeing from the rats is going deeper into the sewer.
Right.
So we're gonna that's the plan.
Oh, okay.
Hopefully, because
Yeah.
the rats probably won't get through the web, and it's gonna be there for
Yeah.
how long?
An hour.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So,
we're
yeah,
going, we're
okay.
going deeper in the sewer.
So then
though.
I'll shoot an arrow into the cube.
Okay.
Ah! That's my arrow shooting sound,
So
and I
cube.
shouldn't have made that sound. I
Why
should have
the fuck?
concentrated on shooting. That was an 8 to hit.
And that'll hit.
God damn it!
Wow. Yeah, this
Thank
thing.
God. This thing sucks more than me, which is a lot. Okay,
Oh, that's not my head.
that's 9 damage. I'm sorry, no, that's totally wrong. 7 damage.
Okay. Cool. So Gavin quickly fires another arrow into the cube, and it looks like its form is really starting to lower at this point. Like you can tell it's not doing so good now.
Yeah.
And
Because of
next
my arrow.
so one of the other rat swarms is going to begin running up, and it's once again going to go and attack Juniper.
The web's in the way.
It is not.
No,
It
so
wasn't
there's
his turn
two
yet.
groups. So you had the first group that came through, and then the web was cast out.
No web.
I haven't cast the
He went out of
Oh,
turn.
that's right.
Oh, I
That's
thought
right.
his turn was right after Valmont.
No.
No.
You son of a bitch.
Mm-hmm.
I
You
skipped
skipped
excited.
2 people.
Yeah. I skipped
Yeah.
a lot of people. Yeah, as soon as you said it's
Pretty
Gavin's
much
turn, I was
took his
like,
turn
oh
again.
shit, we
It's the-
skipped a lot of people.
And does a let me see.
Oh yeah, we don't have the web up yet. Shit.
And a 20 hits? Not a
Yeah.
natural.
Yeah, a 20.
Okay.
Fucking bard.
And another swarm immediately runs up and starts crawling on you and biting at
Running's
you.
not gonna work.
And does so
We
you'll
need
you'll
to-
take 10 damage.
Damage. What the
God.
fuck?
10
red
piercing
biting.
damage.
We need to all.
What, they got tiny knives?
Yeah, like 100 of them.
Now it's Unaria's turn.
Oh, good.
Hey, webs,
Thank
bro.
God,
Hey, why don't you grease
Well,
the
now I got
rats?
2. Yes, grease.
You can make it,
fucking go.
Come at us
you could
faster.
make it an ice skating rink with grease and have a cute
Go
little
catch it.
tiny
What if you grease them and I put the
Rats.
flame spear on them?
musical.
Bump the.
The webs catch fire, not the grease.
Oh.
Grease doesn't catch fire at all. The
That's
grease probably
bullshit.
makes it worse.
Have you ever seen a
Don't
grease
catch
fire?
And I haven't actually.
Me neither, but I hear they're awful.
I'm gonna cast webs.
Okay.
Right behind where Juniper is.
Okay.
Blocking off the rest of the rats.
Okay.
The ones that it could possibly stop. And yeah, that's what I do.
Cool.
And that is it.
And I'm so
Done.
sad.
And can I guess I can cast a cantrip and a spell, right?
If it's an instant cantrip, yes. It can't be one action.
Not with that web spell not being a bonus.
What?
None of your cantrips are bonuses.
Wait, what do you mean?
Yeah,
If-
you don't have any
Right.
instant cantrips.
So if you had a spell
Oh,
that
if
was
they're
a
bonus
bonus,
actions. Okay.
yeah.
All right, gotcha. All right, never mind.
All
That's why
right.
we're-
So
keep forgetting
you
about that
see
guy.
another crowd of rats kind of smacking into these webs, and these
Oh,
webs
nice
are
one.
pretty tightly knit,
Ooh.
and they can't get past the sticky white substance blocking their path. And next up is going to be Juniper.
All right, and
Because it starts screaming about rats crawling all over him.
Sorry, buddy.
You have 2 swarms on you.
yeah, no. Is anybody in front of me right now?
2 people. Me
Yeah.
and Valmore.
Okay. But I'm getting attacked from behind.
Yes.
No, they're on you.
They're
Who
They're
are-
me.
on you.
Yeah. If I was to turn around and if I was to do Thunder Wave,
We would
You
all
would
get hit.
hit the webs if he
No,
ran to
How
the
many
web
times you
wall.
said Thunder Wave?
I
is-
know.
You would hit all of
I
us.
know. I really want to do this. There's just no. I don't have anything else. I
It's a
got a
good
little
one.
dagger I could stab some fucking rats with, but
I think that.
Just in
I
time.
think that might be your best option. Because otherwise you're attacking us.
Yeah.
We could probably take it.
I mean, you could run forward
You-
into the cube and Thunderwave and possibly get all of them.
If you
Okay.
run right into them,
That's
right
a
behind
risk. But you could if I'm
Yeah.
metagaming a little bit.
yeah, I have 15 health. That's not a risk I'm taking.
Solid idea.
Ooh, this is not good for me though. I'm just gonna take out my dagger.
Start stabbing those
Let's
rats.
do it.
Like pull him off of you,
Fuck those
slit his
rats.
throat, and toss him to his buddies.
Yeah.
Show him don't fuck with a bard.
them. Always a crown of madness one.
I'm pretty sure they'll just leave the levels.
Hell yeah.
Hell yeah, max damage, bro.
Oh yeah.
9.
9
Wow.
damage.
That's
All right.
dude. That's more than I've been hit with some of my arrows.
So as Juniper's flailing around trying to get these rats off, grabbing the knife and just swinging it violently at all these rats, you end up taking out a couple of them, but
Nice.
you're still covered by a pretty good amount. So
It happens, dude. It happens.
And as a bonus action, I'm gonna go ahead and cast Healing Word on myself.
Thunder Wave.
Also a good choice.
Yes, definitely a good choice.
Yeah. 5 plus. And it's the modifier, isn't it? Charisma.
For you, yes.
Yeah. Okay, so 10.
Nice.
Cool.
So
Oh, that's not bad.
Yeah, no, I healed up. I got back to exactly where I was
hey, wow.
before. I can only do that one more time. So
Yeah, actually, that might be a better bet than the Thunder Wave to save for the healing.
yeah, for sure.
all right.
Unless, of course, you are in a position in which you're surrounded by enemies and none of us are nearby, in which case, Thunder Wave.
All right. So now it's the cube's turn, and he's first. I'm gonna take the damage from Gavin's thing.
Yeah.
So that takes him off 5 more damage.
Oh, This thing
Damn.
has so much fucking health.
And then he
Yeah,
is
that's-
going to try and break free. And he got a 17.
Oh, he breaks free.
So he
yeah,
successfully
the vines
breaks
just
free,
wither
and
away.
he begins to just mindlessly walk forward. And
Right
he
into
walks
that
right
flame
into
cube.
the fire
Or flame
mind ball deal.
Does?
Hey, cool.
Yes, and how much damage was that?
You're about to find out.
How did you not read that? Or
No.
you did read it.
No,
but
you have to
yes.
roll.
Oh.
14.
All right. And as it walks into this fireball floating in the air, the fireball just ignites, and this jello kind of ignites with it, and
Yeah.
spreads
Yes.
around the cave, and it looks, or not the cave, the sewer, and you're able to pass freely with the pieces of this thing just
All right.
flying around.
Now we got some rats still on you. Only one swarm?
Yeah.
There's 2
Two
swarms.
fucking bros in
Okay,
here right
okay,
now.
2 swarms. Attack.
Yeah. Little help, please.
Yeah, he can handle it.
No.
Alright.
As
As a
bonus, I can move that sphere
Do not.
right.
Where
next-
you-
Right into the webs.
Okay, do you have potions?
Yeah, 2.
I got
Want
3.
one?
I got
You
I
have
got
one too,
3,
right?
So
Yeah.
I can give
No,
you
I don't
one.
have any potions.
Oh.
I can give you one if
Okay. So if you want to do that, I'm willing to take the hit.
But can
we
I
can
position?
kill all of the. Do you think we could position all of those?
I'm afraid it's
If
gonna
you're very
ignite the
careful.
webs.
Because
and
remember-
burn away the barrier.
if
Yeah.
if
maybe.
2 swarms are just 5 feet from this thing, they're both gonna have to
Okay.
take all the damage.
How many is a swarm though?
A
Doesn't specifically
It's
say,
just a
lot.
but it's a lot.
A bunch.
I've
That's a
always
bunch.
kind of gone with the assumption that it was like
Like
1
8 to 10.
Well, I always kind of like 1 HP is a rat.
I didn't think of it well because they're they're let me see,
Nah, 'cause
medium
they would all be
swarm
dead
of
by now.
tiny
They hit 9.
beasts.
But a swarm would be more than 9 rats.
Yeah. How
Like
many
you
would
hit
be?
a few of
20?
I mean, that's a crazy knife. You're going like,
Like they're all coming on like a skewer.
So that would be, that might be too much.
You have to have a big
No,
knife for
so
that.
I'm
kebab.
thinking around 10 rats per swarm.
Okay.
Okay.
So you killed like 2 or 3 of them.
Rats are pretty big, like
Yeah.
they're pretty big.
And these are
you
sewer rats.
You wouldn't be able to have 20
It's
rats
not,
on
it's not
you,
a swarm of
barely.
mice.
No.
I could try charm.
Oh,
Charm,
yeah, dude.
charm rat.
I think we could just keep stabbing them.
Yeah. I think
Just
that's
stab
awesome.
They're
Problems
rats.
away.
We can stomp them. It's 10. That's 20 rats. We gotta kill 20 rats. We don't need magic to kill 20 goddamn rats.
Might.
We're grown ass
This
men.
is level
and
1
cat.
bullshit.
Yes, it is.
Literally 3 grown ass men and a cat. If we can't kill rats, we need to go home and hang ourselves.
Not good adventurers.
Yeah.
We need to go
Let's do it.
revive the Jello and walk into it. This needs to hurt.
We kill the Jello but can't handle the rat. Okay, whose
So-
turn was it?
So no need to move the sphere.
Oh,
No.
so
Yeah,
leave
now
it there.
It's Valmor's, right? Or you just finished?
it's actually the
I just
rat
finished mine.
swarm's
The rat's
turn.
yeah.
It was the gelatinous cube's turn last.
Oh
It's
yeah,
the
he
rat-
killed himself.
Yeah, so it's the rat swarm's turn.
Mm.
One of them.
They attacking me?
Yes. So 5 to hit.
He's like,
Fuck
what,
no.
what you think?
And the rats, the first swarm that had actually swarmed on top of you, they're still continuously crawling around, and they're fucking retarded apparently because they can't bite shit.
Yeah.
Valmor's next.
I am next already.
Yeah.
Oh,
it,
yeah,
It
yeah,
died
yeah.
on
That's
its
right.
turn. Yeah.
Hit the rat.
Fuck, I'm gonna move that sphere.
Don't.
Oh, I wanna move that
Dispel.
sphere. All right.
That would actually end up hitting you before anything.
Yeah.
That's why I'm saying don't, because we're in the
And
way.
Gavin, yeah.
Just
I'm
Alright,
trying. I'm
I'm
begging
gonna-
for my life here between you and Captain Thunderwave. Everyone trying to kill me.
Ooh, animal friendship.
No.
You friend all of
You
them.
just. God damn.
All right, just run after. I
I'm
just.
not gonna lie, try.
No.
It's just out of that swarm,
We're
just
back-
one comes
I was
out.
about to say we're back to Crown of Madness. You get one.
Just one comes
He's
out.
a
perches
rip-
be a
on my
pretty
shoulder.
cool rat.
We could name them. We could feed them. We can have fun.
We can legitimately just grab one and do that
You
anyway.
can become your private chef, like in Ratatouille.
Yeah.
Okay, we need
Put 'em
animal
in your
friendship
head.
for that.
So,
Important.
22 to hit with Shillelagh. I'm just running after.
Oh, yeah, you
Just running
definitely
out.
hit.
All right.
You don't have Shillelagh.
Yeah, you gotta cast
You have
it.
to cast it.
But it's your bonus action.
Is,
so
oh,
yeah.
that's just a cantrip?
Yeah, dude.
Oh.
Shillelagh's been a cantrip.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
In fact, I probably
Nice.
still have it imbued in my
You're-
club without even knowing it.
You're,
So I
you're
just run after them.
Shillelagh-ing these fucking rats.
Alright. What was that? 1d8.
Just bat one right off of like Junari's
What'd it land on?
That was a 3.
Juniper's shoulder.
What?
That was a 3.
Bullshit.
Yeah, he lied. It was a
7.
7. So you begin Valmore running up, and you're just clubbing all these rats that are on Juniper as he's like maybe not like that, but
Well, there's a lot of rats. We would all scream like
Let's make
that
anyone
if
sound
covered
like
in
and
rats.
Yeah.
Gavin's next.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna draw my sword, and I'm gonna go after
And you're going to slice at his ankles.
the rat's ankles.
That's just your
Saw
precision
style.
talking.
There's two swarms of rats.
Right now,
Heartbreaker. They're next to each other, right?
they're on Juniper.
Okay. So, yes,
Yeah, basically.
Heartbreaker. So first attack with my first sword is a 16 plus 5.
It hits.
So that's going, and then so I'm just gonna roll damage for that one real quick. Dang it, that's a 4
Okay.
damage. I'm gonna swing at it again with my second sword. That is a 10, that's a 12 to hit.
Hits.
Okay, and that is a 7 damage on that one.
Okay, so it's
And-
11 total.
And I'm angry, Hordebreaker. There's more rats on my friend. Third attack. Dang it. That one is a 9 to hit.
That one misses.
Okay. Yeah, good shot. 3 attacks.
All
Nice.
That's the ranger.
Thanks, buddy.
I just throw out lots of little attacks.
Gavin, I really appreciate everything you're doing for me right
I'm
now.
like slicing around with swords. I look like a raver.
So Gavin runs up and starts slicing and dicing all these rats that are you're kind of getting them as they meet the ground to climb back up.
Yeah.
Juniper, and you're kind of slicing and
Right at the
dicing.
ankles.
And
All those rat ankles.
I just start.
A bunch of rats crawling.
You start slicing at them, and then you realize, and then the rats kind of pile off and start running and trying to frantically get back through the webs.
Oh,
And they're running off now.
All right.
If you guys want to continue through the tunnel.
Yeah, let's go ahead. And
Yeah, let's keep.
going.
I want a perception check before we start walking through because we literally just walked into a monster because we weren't paying attention. So perception. And that is a
Heyo.
fucking 18.
Cool. And just ahead, you see another monster. No. No,
We'll
it's
bigger
not.
Jello.
So the rest of the tunnelway, the moonlight's lit up enough, and you can see that there's nothing ahead. So you're able to.
Yeah.
Wonderful. Good.
And
Is there still a trail?
We're getting outta
so
here.
you'll need an investigation again.
All right.
Okay.
Wonder where we're supposed to go after this.
Natty 14.
Cool.
17.
I have fucking a 9.
19.
Okay.
Glad, man.
So Juniper and Gavin, you can still smell this like blood smell that you've sort of been able to follow, this decaying blood smell.
That's me.
And as you exit the tunnel, you exit into what looks like the forest that you had been through just the day before.
Oh.
And so you exit out into the
I love being in the
forest,
forest. Forest is my shit.
kind of on the on the
I feel you.
opposite side of the wall, just on the other side of the wall.
Okay.
And it opens up, and you can kind of see some there's some trees, and you can kind of hear a river running a little bit further
is
away.
this in the sewer?
You're out of the sewer now.
Yeah, we
you
just
exited.
exited.
Oh,
We're on
okay,
the other
gotcha,
side
gotcha,
now.
okay.
Yeah.
But you're kind of in like
Confused.
almost like a pool of like
Blood.
nasty water. So if you wanted to climb out of that, you'd be able to.
Yeah, we
And
definitely
you'd-
want to.
You'd
Oh,
be
yeah.
able to
It's got
follow
used to
the
it.
trail down
Certainly.
away
Yeah,
from there
yeah,
if you want to keep doing that.
Yeah,
Yeah,
we'll keep following
definitely.
the trail.
Cool. So as you follow the trail down, you actually sort of meet with this river, and you're kind of following along the river, and the river begins to kind of grow a little bit wider until, it turns from being, just, 15 feet across to, 40 feet across, and it's slowly getting wider and wider. And as you get to this real wide gap, you get to about 30 minutes of walking and traveling along this. The trail seems to be dead at this point, but it doesn't really matter because you then come across a bridge. And on that bridge, you see a sign that says, just kind of shittily nailed onto it with a cheap wooden sign, and it says, "Do not pass."
Oh, we obviously.
And
Fucking bitch.
on the
can't pass.
opposite,
Think we care?
no,
Yes.
matching the on this side that you're on, it's sort of like a lush green like forest, and it's beautiful. And on the other side of the bridge, you can see the dead trees, and it's almost like a darker, ominous vibe on that side. And you realize, because of the description you had been given earlier that day, that you have now arrived at Haunted Hill.
Oh,
yeah.
And that
Haunted
is
Hill.
where we're ending tonight.
No!
You were right, though. The necromancer.
So, thank you everybody so much for listening once again to us talk shit.
Cheers
and,
to all the listeners.
I
Oh, I was gonna do that a few times.
don't have a drink. I'm the only one with no drink.
You fucking responsible
I know.
individual. I'll cheers your hand.
I'll fist bump your fucking drinks. Yeah, fist it,
Take
fist it. No, I don't get a fist from the bar.
Oh.
We'll actually
I'm
touch
sorry. This Bart will
fist.
always fist you.
All over your face.
So thank you everybody so much for listening. We really appreciate it. Thank you for all the support so far. We would really appreciate the support even more if you followed us on Twitter at Dungeon Junkie, and where we post our weekly shit and shenanigans and whatever we want to talk about.
Mm-hmm. You know what I want to talk about? I want to talk about some goddamn 5-star reviews
Wow.
that need to be left on some iTunes. If you love what you hear, leave us that review. If you don't, send us an email at dungeonjunkies@gmail.com. We still want to hear criticism.
Yeah, what we can
Just make it a little more private because we get embarrassed a little easier.
Exactly. Alessandro's real sensitive.
Yeah, come on, guys.
Especially his nipples.
We're trying to be cool here, alright? And to help us be cool, you could support us on Patreon. Check us out there. And we could possibly
Did I think we needed
pour
help?
milk on ourselves.
Yes.
Yeah, or each other.
Or each other.
And that's patreon.com/dungeonjunkies.
Hey, thanks.
Yes.
Good job.
Additionally, too, you can find us on the interwebs at www.dungeonjunkies.com.
I love me some interwebs.
At the website, you will be able to. We are working on periodically updating it whenever we have, events or contests or just giving away, more information. So check back and
Should be getting, hopefully, get enough Patreon support. We can get a world map. Throw up
That would be super.
Oh,
on the
that'd be
website.
nice.
Yeah,
that is
that'd be
something
fun.
I
That'd be
have
really
Like
drawn
on
Yeah,
the
that's
to-do
some-
list.
Yeah.
Get a
for
professional made.
I want to. Yeah,
That'd be
I've been
cool.
looking into that
Yeah.
too.
with
Looks a
your
lot of fun.
Patreon support, it really means a lot to us, and it gives us a lot more options on things we can do. We would like to, of course, have shirts made at some point. We got some really cool ideas for that, and of course the world map, and we have some other podcast ideas in the works as well. So that just kind of helps us set that
Yeah,
more
buddy.
in stone. One last thing. We do have our audience surveys in the description.
Mm-hmm.
So if you have a few minutes and can take that survey, it just asks a few basic questions. It doesn't take more than 5-10 minutes. And that helps us link up with advertisers that may or may not want to sponsor us. Like Sprite. Sponsor us, Sprite.
Thanks,
Right.
Thank you,
Suck your
Sprite.
dick.
It's pretty good.
And with that, we will see you next week. Thank you so much, Elsie.
Yes,
Yeah.
thank you.
Bye-bye.
Love your face too.
And your mom's face.